the nature scope and all. Let us have an introduction about what is the environment. How we are going to define the environment? What is the environment? In a very simple language, we will define the area which has been surrounded us. It is called as an environment. No? But how we can scientifically and systematically say the environment means the surrounding area of the man or the human being with the combination of biotic and abiotic elements will be called as an environment. So let us have a look what is the etymology of environment. Environment, it is a word which has been taken from the English language. No? So the environment word has been derived basically from the Latin word that gives the environs. Okay, the environs, when we have been keep on searching where it has been come from, the Latin diverts us to the French language. From the French language, the environs has been taken up and it has been modified into environment. So what is a dictionary meaning of environs? Environs gives the dictionary meaning that the surrounding area of the man in a circular shape. The man will be in the center, and whatever the nature or the abiotic elements has been encircled the human being, that will be called as environs. So based on this meaning, we have been defining environment as an area which has constituted by the biotic elements and the abiotic elements and has been surrounding the man is called as an environment. So here we can divide the environment into two major categories. No? The biotic elements has been constituting and the abiotic elements also been constituting. So the environment which will be consisting of biotic elements. What are the biotic elements? Here we can list. The first one, human beings. We have been living on the earth surface. Then the animals, those birds. Then plants are the vegetation category. Then the last category. Which is the last category? Microbes. So here the five major living beings has been constituting the biotic elements, that is human being, animals, birds, vegetation and the microbes. So these five categories are called as the biotic elements. Then the abiotic elements, how we will define or describe that? Which can be called as an abiotic element?
Non-living things.
Which is not living. Okay. What is the criteria, major criteria which will describe or determine this will be a biotic element and this one will be a biotic element? The major one. When we are seeing this, we can easily identify with the criteria. Respiration. The respiration, it is a major criteria which will determine this is the biotic one and this one will be the abiotic one. Which are not having the respiration system or the blood circulation system will be called as abiotic element. So here the water, soil, rock substances, minerals, the climatical conditions, the chemical components, the nutrients which are available in the nature, these are all can be defined or they can be listed under the abiotic elements. In such which are not having the life. So here the living beings and non-living beings, both the components are constituting an environment. So what are the components of an environment? We have come to know what is an environment. We'll be having the major four components. The first component will be called as a lithosphere. The second one will be the hydrosphere, the atmosphere and the biosphere. What is the lithosphere? On the Earth's surface, we come to find the two major elements has been constituting the planet Earth. One is a hard part that is called as a land area or the continents, and another part has been constituted or it has been composed up by the water bodies, whether they are the ocean, sea, gulf, and many types of rivers. So the lithosphere, it is an area where we have been living. The hardest, toughest part of the Earth's surface is called as the lithosphere. Then the other part, which is around 72% of the total Earth surface, that has been covered by the different types of the water bodies, that is called as a hydrosphere. So this lithosphere and hydrosphere has been covered by an envelope, just like a blanket which has been covering up from the chill weather, the air, etc., etc. So in such a way, the lithosphere and the hydrosphere has been covered by an envelope that is called as a atmosphere. The atmosphere, it is a layer which has the combination of dust particles, the water vapors, and different types of gases. So in all these three layers, there is a one common phenomenon, which is that life. So on the lithosphere, we have all the 5 types of biotic elements. At the hydrosphere, except from the human beings, and all 4 categories of living beings will be there. And in the atmosphere, there will be no human beings, animals, but there is a birds and microbes. So 2 categories of living beings can be found in the atmosphere. So where these 3 layers will be merged together with the combination of the existence of living beings, that is called as a biosphere. So the biosphere, it is a major area which has been giving us to the scope to study the environmental studies. So